what's up guys, and sorry I haven't been posting in a while because I had school, so I couldn't post the past few days, weeks, I don't know how many I have to check. But if you hear noise or laughing or running or loud noise, those are my little siblings making loud noises. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. You were walking around, you were taking care of your baby sister and your baby brother, known as the twins. Your mother had given birth to them and had passed away during it. And your father had left you since he didn't care about you or the babies. He only cared about his, I guess, wife, but he doesn't even care about her. He only cared about her money. But since she passed all that money to you, and he knows that he made you life a living hell. Sorry about that. That was my little siblings. Anyways, so yeah. So he's not, and you are never going to give the money away. Give the money to him. So he left you guys behind, and he knows that you were stuck inside that house because of him. But since there was an accident that your father had died in a car crash because he was drunk, so you sighed in relief. You were 13 years old. No, you were 16 years old. And sorry about that. Sibling scream. Anyways, where was I? Oh, and you and your little siblings were free. But the problem is, you have to find a job. And you have to watch over the siblings at the same time. And you have to go to school. You could afford a babysitter, but you're too scared to leave them with someone else. So you end up canceling the school by making a fake contract of the parent's signature saying you can't go. So now you need to find a job that requires you stay inside the house or staying with the little babies. While you were looking through the internet, your little twin little babies, your little twin little sister and brother were playing with toys. And you found a perfect place where while you were looking for a job, you found a job. It was a security guard system where during day through night you could stay and watch over some mall or a museum. Yeah, a museum. And they will let you bring your little children to watch over them while you do your work. You applied for that job, and it was at New York. So you applied it and told them where you're at. And you had 2 little baby siblings. They'll let you have the time to get there soon so you could work. But they want you to sign a contract. A few months, no, 1 week later, you reach there. You have reached and went to the museum. They want you to sign a contract saying if any happens to the little children or person, whoever you bring, gets hurt, it's not their responsibility to be their fault and stuff. And blah blah and blah blah blah. You sign the contract and they put it up. You'll be working at the museum as a security guard tomorrow. Once it closes, you have to come. You agreed and took your little twin babies, brother and sister. Once you got back home, once you left the museum, you went to look for an apartment. You found a perfect apartment of a roommate that you stay in. But you had heard rumors about that person. You went inside and you saw a girl there. Her name was April. You had knew and heard about her because since the rumors spread about her saying that she had seen mutant ninja turtles or something that you have heard. And people thought that she was crazy. You didn't care about the live rumors or anything about her. You just simply want a place to stay and work while you are taking care of your little siblings. Or should you say twins? You went up to her and meet her. Hi, my name is Listener, or Wyatt. Whichever you prefer, I prefer as Wyatt. And who you might be. Oh, hi, my name is April. April Neal, but you could just call me April. Oh, and who are these little two? These are my twin brother and sister. This one is named Max and the other one is named Mia. Oh, hi Mia. Hi Max. They're both so adorable. But wait, where's their parents? Aren't you too young to be having children? You blush because she thinks that you're one of those people who sleep with other people and get pregnant. You immediately shake your arms and head saying, No, I'm not what you think you are thinking. April have giggled, never giggled. She had thought you were one of those people. Oh, sorry. These are my little... Her mother had passed away during giving birth to the twins. And they managed to survive during. And my father... I don't know if I could call him father. But... he was one of those people he's one of those people who hurt you. And he had died during a car crash because he was wrong. Oh, I'm very sorry. I didn't know you have that I'm truly very sorry though. No, it's alright. I'm very sorry about what happened to your past. It's alright, April. It wasn't your fault. None of this wasn't your fault. But now I have a job and I have to watch over these little two siblings. My little two siblings. Isn't that hard though? I mean, you have to find a job. I did find one and I have to bring them with me since I have no one else for them to watch. And I really don't trust babysitters. I don't really trust babysitters. Oh, I could watch over them if you like. That's very kind of you, April. But like I said, I really don't trust anyone. So for you to watch over my siblings, oh, I understand. But I could still help though. I appreciate your offer. So you had to stay in the apartment with April until it was the afternoon. You knew it was that time that you have to go to your work job. So you had took your little two siblings with them. You placed them. Sorry, but I have to quick announcement. What's those things called? Where you could place the baby on your stomach, where it's I don't know what it's called, but you could place them in your back and in the front without grabbing them or holding them. But yeah, you have placed them in there. And you left the apartment. You went to the museum and put on your work clothes. And you started walking around. So you started walking around and you started walking around the museum. Make sure that no one was breaking in, and to make sure there's nothing around. While you were walking, you were looking around one of the rooms. While you're walking around, something had caught your eye. You thought you saw something move with the shadows. Luckily, your siblings were asleep, so you didn't need to worry about that. But one thing you're worried about is keeping your siblings safe. Luckily, you have a gun, a taser, and a flashlight. So you went to check out what was moving. You went around the corner. You had your flashlight ready, your gun ready, and when you went around the corner and pointed at where it was, you saw there was no one there. You were confused. You saw a shadow and a light coming through here. So that means that someone is either hiding or got away. The hard part is how they got away. This part is a dead end. You're about to look around that area until you heard loud noises. So you left the spot where it was. Once you reached to the loud noise, you had noticed that there was someone here. You got scared because, no, you saw some strange people wearing masks. And their image on their clothing was a red foot. He did not know who it was or who were these people. But for one thing for sure, they were looking for something around this museum. You're about to say something, but you stopped yourself. You wanted to know what were they looking for? Until you remember something. Before you were about to go inside the museum, your boss had told you something very important. People had tried to rob the museum, trying to look for something special. So he took you to this place where no one has ever seen. Until you saw a crystal he showed you. He had explained to you that there's people who tried to get this crystal. And it's so powerful that he did not let the people show. But somehow, some people have found out about this place. He had given you the key to the room. And he had told you to make sure to not let anyone get this key. You had nodded and put it. Well, before I tell you where you put it, if you're a boy, you would put it around your neck. And if you were a girl, well, prepare for this. If you were a girl, you would place it between your. Sorry about that. My brother had came in to the room. But anyway, if you were a girl, you place it between your boobs. Why? Well, let's just say you are people that, you're the person that, you are the person that don't trust anyone. You don't trust males or females. Well, males, including males, because you have the most perfect body in the world. Perfect body you have are the boobs, your butt, and your leg. And you were also short. And there's a lot of men who try asking you out, even the older adults. So you already know that you won't trust them. But the men mostly want you is because you have the biggest boobs that they ever seen a girl have. So that's why you place it between your boobs. Back to the start. You have placed the key between your boobs. Luckily, your boss wasn't one of those people who are a pervert. So he doesn't really care where you place them at. But the one thing he didn't expect was you to place it there. But that was the perfect spot for no one to see. So you had placing it there. In a flashback, you knew that they were trying to look for the crystal, because the place of the museum where you were at, where you were in the rock section, where there's different type of rocks that people have found. Real gold, diamond, a rock that came from outer space, and the rock from the moon. And some other different types of rocks. And different type of crystals. There's blue, pink, red, purple, orange, white, and even black, brown, and any color that you could think of. They worth a lot of money, but none of them were grabbing it or stealing it. So you knew that they were looking for the crystal, the most powerful of them all. And the only way to get it is using a key and finding where it is at. You and the boss already know where it is. So while they were looking for it, you were thinking of a plan how to stop it. But knowing yourself is 1 against 5, 6, 7, or more. You couldn't count them all because they kept on moving around. You were too busy trying to figure out how to get them out and try to catch them all at once that one of your little siblings have woke up. And it was Mia, your baby sister. She had woken up and has seen you. And it was a bad sign. She looked like she was about to cry. You knew and that was even worse. But you managed to bring food, baby food, a bottle of warm milk, and what are those called? A chupon. You gave your baby sister Mia a chupon. She did not want it, and she was about to cry until you gave her the bottle. Then she stopped. You got so lucky, but no, the God has punished you until your baby brother Max started to cry. You knew that babies that wake up, they either cry for food or they use the restroom. So since you didn't smell nothing nasty, you knew that he was hungry. But it's already too late. You grabbed Max from your back and carried him. And when you turn around where those weird people, they have heard a baby cry. Half of them, or some of them, kept looking for the crystal, while the other ones checked to see what was that sound and why the baby's doing here. Until they spotted you. You had no choice to run, because you knew that they could either hurt your twins, so you don't want them to end up getting hurt. And you had no weapons in your hand, only a flashlight. You had putting up the gun to get the baby food. You start running as fast as that you can to make sure you run as fast as you can while grabbing the baby bottle and feeding it to your baby brother. While you were running, you turn around and see them running after you. You knew that you can't run forever, and they're running faster. So you had no choice to fight. You had put your baby brother in your back. You get in the fighting, you stop running and get in the fighting stand. Luckily, you knew how to fight, and you're a strong one. Because when your mom first was pregnant, when she found out she got pregnant, you wanted to keep either your brother or sister safe. So you started training how to fight. And when you were still little, you still could fight stronger opponent. Someone either big, strong, and with muscle, or either someone small or medium. Doesn't matter how tall or how strong you are, you end up winning. Because you have strength and knowledge. So you knew how to do. You were in your fighting sense, so were the others. And you knew that there was a problem. They have surrounded you. And you know you have your two little siblings with you. And the worst part is, Max is in your back. And Mia is in front of you where your stomach is at. So you have to be careful to not get whacked or get hit from the back or front, because your two little siblings is there. But luckily, when they were born, they were a bit smaller, so you could fit both babies in one spot. So that's what you did. You grabbed Max and put him into the front. And it looked like both of them were hugging. Well, it's because they are. Even though they're small, some reason, you don't know why, they like to hug each other. Maybe it's because they're twins. You never really know. So now you don't have to worry about the sides and your back. But you must worry about the front. All you need to worry about is the front. Luckily, your little two siblings are asleep, hugging together cutely. You love to stand there and watch them hug each other while sleeping, but you had to focus on the real problem in hand. One of them had come toward you and tried to fight, but luckily you broke it and whacked them instead. Now the others had came in at once, but luckily you could dodge all their attacks and end up whacking them. But you couldn't keep this for long. Until you saw the more of those ninjas. You just call them ninjas, but actually they're called the Foot Clan. You didn't really know who they were, so you called them the ninjas. So, while you were fighting them, more and more had came. Seems like they called for backup. It's like you said, you were strong. You never lose to a fight. So while you were fighting, you couldn't keep this long forever. Until you heard some strange noises coming from the roof. You didn't know it was until you felt sharp pain hit you in the side and on your back. You got distracted by the noise coming from the roof. One of the ninjas has whacked you. But you kept on going on the fight. Luckily, you had taken down a lot of them. But more and more have been coming towards you. Until you heard the noise again. But this time, someone has spoke. You should probably, don't you know it's rude to hit a woman? Especially with little babies. You looked up and looked around you. Same goes for the ninjas. You're trying to figure out, and also they trying to figure out where the noise was coming from. While they were too busy looking around trying to figure out where the noise was coming from. You ended up whacking half of them, and some of them even noticed. Now there was a half of them left. And the other half would fight you while the other one looked around to find whoever's spoken. One of them tried to whack you in the back until while you were focused on them. Until they got whacked by something. You turn around to see who it was, and you saw a tall, big a mutant turtle. You're too confused, scared at first, but you shook it off and focused on the fight. And until you saw 3 more come down and got out of their hiding spot. You saw there are 4 big, large turtles. You saw 4 mutant ninja turtles. One of them was wearing a blue mask. The other one's wearing a red mask. The other one was wearing a purple mask. And the last one was wearing an orange mask. You didn't know who they were, but you don't like the situation is. All four of them took off and started fighting the ninjas. That's what you thought. Until one of them said, make sure the Foot Clan didn't take anything but they came here. The blue one said. So now you know they're not ninjas. They're from the Foot Clan. Now you can stop calling them ninjas and start calling them Foot Clan. The Foot Clan. While four of them was fighting off the Foot Clan, you notice one of them was gathering the other Foot Clans to follow them. And they were going straight for the room where the crystal is at. They must have found it. But why was he gathering the other Foot Clan who were fighting with the ninjas, the turtles, or neither you? So you ran after them. Your point of view. Once you follow the Foot Clan, they already found the room. But the problem was they couldn't break or open the box where the powerful crystal was at. They needed a key. They cannot break it, destroy it, or neither pick-lock it. Nothing too powerful, no matter how powerful a monster, a bomb, or the person is at, they cannot break it. Neither can you. The only way to open it is a special key. The key that you have. But still, you must protect the box where the powerful crystal was at. They didn't notice you until now when you whack one of them. You make sure to not let your little twins get hurt. While they were all fighting you, some of them were trying to break the crystal. No, break the box. Man, my tongue is twisted. Some of them trying to break the box. But they couldn't. They could lift it up and try to bring it back to their box. But like I said before, no monster, no bomb, and no person or thing could ever break it. Like I said, you heard one of them said, let's bring it back to Shredder. And you already know that even Shredder can't break it. The only way to open it is using the key. So one had carried the box. Well, the rest of them, one of them carried the box, the other one protected one of the Foot Clans to make sure that you won't grab it. And while the others are fighting off to get you down. They already know where the weak spot is at. It's by hitting the two babies that is on your stomach. So they have to aim for your stomach. But no matter which spots that they tried whacking, they couldn't get your stomach. Why? Because you always dodge it or protect it. Two of them got away with the box, but you managed to beat one of the Foot Clan and ran after it. Luckily, when you were little, when you didn't have the twins, you actually are really fast running. So you could catch up with them. While you were running, they tried to get out. Luckily, you caught up to two of the Foot Clan that one of them is protecting, while the other one who has the box where the crystal is at. Back to the point of view where the turtles. Where was I on again? Because I had to pause it there because my brother came out of his room. But anyways, back to the point of view of the turtle. They had stopped the Foot Clan that was taking the girl. Until Mikey spoke. Guys? What Mikey? She's gone. All three of them turned around to see the girl with the two babies on the stomach had disappeared. What? Then Donnie has spoken. Even some of the Foot Clan has gone as well. Have they taken her while we were busy fighting the others? Until Leo had noticed that one of the Foot Clan has dropped something. He went and picked it up. Donnie found something that you guys should look. He showed it to his three brothers. They saw a picture of the crystal. What is that? Mikey said. Then Donnie's eyes filled with amaze. You don't know what this is? All three of them looked at Donnie with confusion and not knowing what it is. Raph has spoken. A rock? Sorry about that, my little sister yelled. Anyways, Raph has spoken saying, I know what it is. It's a dumb, stupid rock. That's what I know. Donnie facepalm, knowing that it's not right. No, Raph. This is not a dumb rock. It's a special crystal. It's a crystal. Leo has spoken, so it's for what? Donnie has signed again and said, this crystal is the most powerful thing in the world. And scientists have found it. They have tested out this crystal, and it was so powerful that it destroyed the lab. And if Shredder is trying to get this crystal, he'll probably use it for something. Or probably use it to destroy the world and rule. The other brothers understand now. Knowing that much power means bad things happen. Well, what were we waiting for? We, TMNT, we, turtles, must, Leo, we must protect this city. And Leo, and save the world. Leo, what? Mikey, what? They left. Left? Who left? Raph and Donnie. Well, actually, Raph have left. Well, Raph have left when you started doing your speech, and Donnie ran after him. Why can't they stay in one spot? Let's go, Mikey. We have to catch up on them so they don't do something stupid. But I thought Leo, I thought Donnie is the smart one, not the stupid one. You know what I mean? No, I give up. Let's just go to them before they get themselves in trouble. To Raph and Donnie's point of view. Donnie was following Raph until Donnie spotted a room that is open. Raph, wait, this room is open. And so, if I know 100% of this museum, that we have been here like a lot of times, there is never a room, a door that opens to that wall. Well, let's go check it out. Must be a secret passway to somewhere. We both went in the room and saw a lot of Foot Clan has been knocked out. And there was this spot where Tony has spoken up. What happened here? Mostly half of the Foot Clan is here. And the box is gone. Must have been taken some of them from the box. Well, what are we waiting for? We gotta go after them. Both Raph and Donnie have left the room. When Raph and Donnie had came out of the room, they're met up with Mikey and Leo. You two should know that you shouldn't be going off without us. Well, you started your dumb, stupid speech of how we heroes should be. Hey, Raph, my hero speech is not dumb. Donnie had broken the two fight of Raph and Leo's fight. Alright, enough. The Foot Clan has got the crystal. We need to get it back. Mikey has spoken up. Well, they shouldn't have gone that far. Should they? All four of them went out the building. Before they went out of the building, Mikey has spotted at the rooftop where a window had been opened. He called out to his other three brothers, "Hey guys, look, the window's open." And so they must have gone that way though, right? Donnie's standing there and thought, you might be correct. The only two ways to get in and out, no, actually 3 ways to get in and out, at the front or back. Humans have to come to the front or back. But us mutant and the Foot Clan will have a third option. Come out from the roof. So they must have left through the roof. So knowing them, they went through the roof and went straight where the Foot Clan and you had ran off to. Two Foot Clan was halfway there until you had threw some rock. No. You had tied a rope. I messed up. Let's reset. Back to your point of view. Luckily you had a rope. in your bag because you was always prepared. You were running after the Foot Clan, halfway there to the base. Luckily, you used the rope. Now you took out your bag and tied it into a knot and swung it at one in the Foot Clan. Luckily, you caught one of them and pulled. Luckily, you were super lucky that you caught the one who had the crystal. He ended up dropping it, but luckily, like you said, the box is unbreakable, so nothing can break it. The other one turned around to see, noticing that one Foot Clan is falling. So the other Foot Clan ran off to get back up, while the other one stand there into a fighting center. So did you. Both of you have fought till he was down. You had the crystal back and hold it. Luckily, the baby hasn't woken up. The little twins. Sigh and relief. But you wish you didn't. You wish you left early before celebrating. Until you saw more Foot Clan. They have surrounded you until you saw one of them stand up to you. It seems that you have something that belongs to me. You had noticed that one of the Foot Clan was a girl. Probably somewhere older your age. No, somewhere in your age, but probably older or younger than you. You have spoke. I don't think so. You had stolen something that belongs to the museum. Oh, so you were working with the Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Mutant Turtles. The Mutant what? The Turtles? Oh, no. You got it wrong, sweetheart. I work for no one. My job is to make sure that none of you guys steal something that belongs to the museum. I'm assuming those 4 creatures that pop out of nowhere were turtles. Oh, my right. We did steal the crystal that was belonged to a museum. But guess what? And to be continued. I am very sorry that if you keep on seeing that little the red and white imp, the white imp, that's because there's a lot of stuff going around the house. To keep on clicking pause and sort of stuff. But anyways, I hope you like, subscribe, and comment down below and all this stuff. Well, this is part 1 of Raphael's Listener. Now I'll try and make a part 2. So I hope you enjoy this video. Bye.